Desmond Hall. Wind stirring the trees and moaning through the crevices of the high cliffs on which the mansion stands, while the river below rushes in treacherous currents. But the ancient house itself seems silent, untouched by the passage of time. For evil has made its home here, an evil as old as time itself, haunting the master of Desmond Hall even as he sleeps.
Jean-Paul, you tried to kill her. Your hands were at Holly's neck when I found you. And on your hand was a devil's sign of death. I saw. Good morning. Look what I brought you. Roxel didn't want me to bring you breakfast, but I insisted.
Oh, well.
Well, perhaps she's right. A lady must never enter a gentleman's bedroom until he is dressed. Do you think I'm terribly wicked?
I think you're very beautiful and very thoughtful.
Oh, for that, I'll pour you some tea.
Helena, did you speak to me before I opened my eyes?
Of course not. Why should I?
To accuse me of wanting to commit a murder.
But I don't want to talk of murder. I prefer to think about last night. Of our talk together, our balcony scene, and your kiss. Have you forgotten?
I haven't forgotten.
Then why do you want to think about murder? Do you think I came into your room this morning to remind you of attempted murder? Don't you realize that I love you, and nothing else matters to me, only our love?
What play is that from?
You're right. It was from a play, and a very poor one. Oh, how you know me.
Well, do I really know you, Helena?
Yes, as I know you. Except there's one thing I don't understand. Last night, when I led you from Holly's room, you had a mark on your hand, a sign of some sort. I hadn't noticed it before.
There is no mark.
Jean-Paul, we mustn't have any secrets, you and I. Very well, then. I'm a patient woman. I never insist, never pry. But believe me, I will find out. You'll see. I will.
Good morning, Quito. What news, Speechless? Would you like to see the morning paper? Isn't that how you spend your spare time? Reading? Sharpening the mind. Quito, I don't like how you treated me the other evening. You kept me in this house by force. I don't like that sort of treatment. I warn you. Don't ever do it again. Good morning, Roxel.
Good morning, Master Cole.
Well, what news, Mistress Roxel? No murders, no dead bodies found in the river. Desmonton certainly isn't keeping up to its image. what a dull morning. Rexel, would you fix this pillow? Move it a tiny bit to the left. Do you mind? Oh, you mind. Well, I minded too. When you ordered your dependable servant Quito to hold me while you accused me of withholding knowledge about Agatha Pruitt's death. Awfully rude of you, Rexel.
You know more than you tell about Desmond Hall.
Well, lack of communication is the secret to my survival.
You will regret it. And someday you will suffer for it.
And what will happen to me, Rexel? Will I be condemned to the river caves? I think that would be rather relaxing. At any rate, I'd have a vacation from prying servants.
Master Court, tell me. Tell me what you know before it is too late.
I don't think it will ever be too late. Not for me. You see, I'm the youngest of the Desmond family, and I have secrecy and time on my side. Good morning, Holly.
Good morning.
Oh, Miss Holly, will you be having breakfast this morning?
Oh, no, thank you. Helena made some for me.
Oh, I see.
Would you like to go for a walk or go into town?
No, I'd like to read.
Holly?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me.
I do talk to you. But right now, I'd really like to read.
You're avoiding me. Why?
Because I don't trust you. The other night, you had me believing that you were almost dead.
She touched me very tenderly.
Yeah, and you were laughing at me ever since.
Oh, not laughing, Holly. Not laughing at all.
I think you were pretending. There was nothing wrong with you at all. Serpents crushing you, come on.
Does it matter? Does it matter if I was pretending or not? You held me.
Oh, please.
For the first time, I saw that you could love me if you let yourself.
Oh, my, am I interrupting something? I am sorry.
No. It was nothing.
Yes. Nothing at all.
Fiery young man. I'd say he was in love.
I'd say he thinks he's in love.
That's just as bad. Sometimes worse. I've done that. Often. Until I vowed to end that dreary routine and decided that I'd play at love on the stage. And promised myself I'd never fall in love again. And I haven't. Until now, of course. Holly, will you help me arrange these flowers?
Erica loved flowers, too. She was always out gathering them, filling the house with them. She had a special touch with them.
Yes.
She was the only one who could make flowers grow in Meljardin. I never understood how.
I think that's called a green thumb.
No. You see, before she came, everything that grew on Meljardin was poison.
Poison? Well, she was quite a gardener then, Erica.
Helena, do you love Jean-Paul? Then help him forget Erica, please. Oh, I try, but I keep remembering her, too. Oh, it's terrible for a man to believe that a woman loved him and then find out that really she hated him.
Yes, terrible.
Then you will help him, won't you?
I'll do all I can, dear. All I can.
Jean-Paul.
Oh, Court, good morning.
Jean-Paul, sometimes Philip used to talk to me about the women in his life.
Oh, how wicked. My young brother with women in his life.
Oh, you know what I mean.
And?
What's that?
What? Oh, a flower. From a lady.
That's what I mean. That is, well, I hope that I would see the day when I'd give flowers to a woman. But to have a woman give flowers to me, how do you do it?
Well, do what? Oh, now you're not going to involve me in one of those father and son conversations. Surely you've gone beyond that.
I'm not a child anymore, cousin, and I'm not a country bumpkin. It's just that I don't know that much about love. Real love. Between two honest people. Love has to be learned, you know. And I've seen very little of it. Especially from the people around here. Because their love seems to be filled with torment and a lot of pride. And people call that love. Well, never mind, cousin. You've been most helpful. I think I've got what I need. And in celebration of my accomplishment, I too will wear a flower in my lapel.
Darling, wear this and forget everything but me. Your Helena.